Hello, all, and I know it is March 3rd, but you know me, I'm always late. So I am here today with your monthly reading for psychic predictions for March. We're going to start a little bit out with the astrology because we have some interesting things going on. So, as you know, Mercury was in retrograde most of the month, last month. And now we have, I just got to look at my notes here. We have Venus, we have Venus in, is coming close to the sun, but we have, where do I have this right now? So Venus is close to the sun, but we also have Venus in Pisces. So we still have that. Mercury retrograde can bring people from the past in, but so can this conjunction. And this is still going to go on through like the 27th of this month. So this month you can still have people from your past coming in, and these are going to be not just like anything from your past, like Mercury retrograde can bring in. This is going to be very love related. Pisces has a major effect on this month, and I'm going to explain why here. So let's just start with Venus, the new moon, and Venus being very close to the sun, because Venus is about to go through a rebirth, which is going to be a renewal of relationships. People that aren't in relationships are probably going to start finding potential partners. But because of that Pisces influence, our head can kind of be in the clouds, blinders can be on, so there's some red flags that I want you to watch out for. Now, we also have, because there's an Aries ingress, March 22nd through the 27th, and this is going all through March with other things that are going on. The full moon on the 28th is going to bring this. The new moon that's coming today is going to affect this, but it's going to be a big part of redefining yourself, redefining your values, placing boundaries. But because of that Pisces influence, again, it might be a little bit hazy, and you might get your head in the clouds and you might not stick to it. The full moon in Libra, while Venus is at the heart of the sun, these are going to be like the ramifications. And like I said, this is going to be a little later in the month, but it's going to be asserting yourself versus the need to cooperate. I want to also point out, a lot of this can have an effect in business too. So these are business related issues as well. Taking a stand, you may burn some bridges, which means now in love, that could mean breaking up with your partner. But if you do that, for those of you that do that, I want to say it's long overdue. This is the time, and it's long overdue. Social change is happening too. So any sort of relationship that you have with anybody, you're going to be standing up for yourself and standing in your power, which is a good thing. Like I said, though, some bridges may be burned, but these are positive changes. These are bridges that should have been burned a long time ago. If you have addiction issues, this is a great time to start getting clean, start changing those people, places, and things, putting down those boundaries, because they'll stick. Because I can tell you, as a recovering addict, I remember the first year that I was in recovery, I had to put a sign on my door to keep people away. They would not go away. I turned into excuse my language, but I turned into psycho bitch from home, because I just was pushing people away. There was no place for them in my life, and misery loves company, and they just kept coming back, and I had to keep pushing them away. This also goes, numerologically speaking, this goes for what I've been explaining about us being in a number 5 year. We are going to be thinking outside of the box and pushing away that normal idea and going for that outside idea and thinking outside of the box. This month is definitely a heavy month for that. On the 29th, Neptune becomes ruled by Mercury, And again, bold statements will be made. This is where, and this is towards the end of the month, where you're going to find yourself at a crossroad. A lot of you are going to find yourself at a crossroads, whether it be in business, whether it be in love, possibly even other situations. But business and love, these are the big ones. And this is what this month is all going to be working up to. It's the new moon all the way through the full moon. It's going to be working up to that 29th, the end of this month. You're going to be, a lot of you are going to place yourself at a crossroads because of that Piscean energy in your head being in the clouds. There could be some, yeah, I'm breaking up with you. And then you're, that romanticizing it and going back. There could be like, yeah, I'm not taking any more crap from my boss. And then you still do it anyway. This is going to be the crossroad choices that you make. Are you going to get a new job? Are you going to be done for good, etc.? You're going to be tying up all the loose ends from the full moon choices, the full moon's choices that you make. And I want to tell you, listen to your freaking intuition, because your intuition is going to be telling you so much. But really keep your head out of the clouds. And when I was writing this, I had an automatic writing moment where I wrote stake your claim. Not exactly sure what that means, but I feel like that's something, part of it is in real estate. So if you're thinking about buying a property towards the end of the month and you still haven't decided, make your decision. Otherwise that choice is going to go away. Stake your claim on things, job related, on jobs. Stake your claim in the workplace. And also, if you have decided to stay with a partner or you've had a renewal of a relationship and there's somebody that's been trying to interfere, get rid of them. So flipping my page over on my notes for there's a lot of astrology stuff going on this month. We're starting the month with Mars in Gemini. And it goes from today till the 23rd. So this is the whole month. This could lead to some intellectual arrogance. Again, I want to say keep your head out of the clouds, but this is going to be a very intellectual month. Don't be a know-it-all. That's basically all I'm warning against. Remember, this is astrology, so everybody has a place in this intellectualism. Everybody knows their field. Everybody knows what they know. Don't be a know-it-all and be like, I know this because so-and-so said so. Don't go off of what people say. If you've done the research, then fine, talk about it. If you've done, and when I say research, I mean real research, not reading blog posts and getting statements from other people. I mean, real, actual research that has been fact-checked, etc. Know your place. You're going to be making some bold declarations. Everybody's going to be making some bold declarations, and I feel like people are going to be getting pissed off at one another really easily. That's that. There's going to be announcements made, and a lot of this is in business. Contracts, commerce related things, promotions, new job opportunities. This is going to be going on all month. Very good news. News in business. It's going to come. Also, there's going to be an urge for learning, which is great. Like I said, don't be a know-it-all. Do your research. This goes for people wanting to go back to school, people that want to do some spiritual learning and some ascension work. And this also goes for teachers. Teachers that feel like they want to keep teaching, but they don't like the way things are going. They're going to be making some bold statements in the way they want to teach. It looks like some of this knowledge and wisdom and brilliance that teachers are going to find a whole new way of doing things. This could be satisfying for some and less satisfying for others. But I feel like, and logically speaking, the way our districts are going right now, at least here, and the way schools are going right now, with the whole virtual teaching thing, and students failing, there needs to be a whole new way of doing things. So congrats to the teachers that are going to be the ones to figure this out this month. And we're going to make things happen this month. Finding help and getting cooperation, that is a big part too. Collaboration. Launching new projects. Again, a lot of this goes in work, but this can be at home. This can be in your personal life. But you'll be launching new projects. Okay, so a lot of action is going to start on the 13th when the new moon goes into Pisces. And we covered this. There's going to be love and romance in the air, self-love. People will have faith restored in love emotionally, but it's generally going to be uplifting. But beware of fantasy and illusion and putting those blinders on, putting people on pedestals, and getting swept away in the clouds and the idea of true love and he's my twin flame and, soulmate relationships. Because eventually that's going to come down. Stay grounded. I really feel like people need to stay grounded. Otherwise they're going to lose connection. Their head's going to be in the clouds. Their logic's going to be on the ground, but it's not going to be connected to them. It's just going to be thrown to the side. So, you can have restored hope and love, but also keep your wits about you. Mercury, Mercury is influenced by Pisces, and these are the warnings there too. So I've pretty much gone over all of that. So let's start with the tarot cards for the month and see what we have going on for this month. As always, I do personal readings, and you can. All the information is below on how to book a live reading with me or how to order a digital reading from me. Prices for digital readings are lower than prices for 45-minute live readings or live work. I specialize in a lot of different things. I do a lot of different types of readings. You can go to my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/readings by Lindsay to see a comprehensive list and prices. And you can also get a hold of me there, book your appointments there, order your digital products from there, etc. There's also other ways below. Number one thing I ask is please subscribe to this page. If you like this content and you want to see more of it than just with one video a month, then please subscribe. You're not going to get crazy notifications because right now I post one video a month, maybe two. I don't have the time until I have a partner and I can get a check from YouTube every month. I also work on a hotline called Purple Ocean and Purple Garden. I go under the name Lindsay Love. So if you want to talk to me immediately, check for me online. I log in and out all day long, pretty much 7 days a week. I do put precedence over that because it is a little bit more to talk to me when I'm logged in. I believe it's $5.99 a minute for video chat, $4.49 for a text, and $4.49 for text and $3.49 for voice. So, and then you can also do the same videos that I sell for $10. And you can do them rush where you get them in 1 hour for $15, or you can get them for $10 within 24 hours. However, it is best to order from me, because my turnover time is about 24 to 48 hours, and you only get 3 minutes, and then you get cut off, and then you have to order another video if you order through them. If you order through me, I do the full video no matter how long it takes. So just to add that in. Okay, we have cards flying all over the place, so let's start here. We're going to start with this one. Oh, Ace of Wands, beautiful. That is the beginning of some creative energy, the beginning of projects, definitely with business. Business is business, and attraction to others, head in the clouds. This can be a very sexual card too. So I want to point that out as well. We're going to start with the sun. So we start this month with the sun. We start this month with good news coming. We start this month with good things happening. promotions. People are moving into their dream homes. Good things are happening. So that's how we're going to start this month. Second week, we're going into the Knight of Wands. So a foundation is going to be built, but there's going to be a little bit of wildness in this second week. Like I said, people are going to be bringing, again, this is also still good news coming in, but people are going to be bringing in their ideas, creativity. Some people are not going to be wanting to listen to, so that could cause, I feel like that could be causing anger in some people because they're just not listening to them. And, that will change. Like I said, towards the end of the month, that will change. Loose ends will need to be tied up. People will start seeing things. However, we start at the beginning of the month with people starting to see the light, but also their head's going to be kind of in the clouds. And again, like I said, this second month, there's the know-it-alls that we've got coming in. So, be very careful not to be one of those know-it-alls. We also have Ace of Wands above that, so which fell. So that tells me, again, this has a lot to do with creative fire, lots of fire energy, lots of passion, lots of creativity. This could also indicate somebody will have a new lover coming in, or start fresh with your love life or your lover. I also feel like for some people, you or your partner could be straying and being attracted to somebody else. So of course I had a voice call and they logged me off. That's fine. I'm just gonna, I knew that would start as soon as I started this video. I would start having calls from Purple Ocean coming in. I didn't have any calls for like 2 hours and then boom. I knew that would happen. But anyway, so, but I'm 17 minutes into this video. I'm not going to stop it. They'll just take me offline for now. I do have a 24-hour or a 1 hour delivery I have to get in, so I do have to finish this up. So going into the third week of the month, we have the 10 of Wands. Again, fire energy there. It looks like some people are going to be leaving their relationships at this point. Like I said, there's maybe some people that's straying and stepping out that second week. So this makes a lot of sense to me. Also, some people may be leaving their homes or their places of work for greener pastures, basically. So I want to point that out. So the fourth week, we have, okay. So the fourth week, we have the Emperor coming up. So there is going to be a definite power shift, people standing in their power, like I said, people making things known, making announcements known. I don't know if there's a fifth week, but I want to also I pulled an extra card. I just felt the need to do it. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, which comes under the 10 of Wands, which represents family, also represents amicable divorces. So this, I feel like this could be there could be things that were held up in court earlier in the month or even this month, the end of February, and it got better at the beginning of the month, and people are going to start getting along with their exes towards the end of the month, beginning of next month. This also can relay that, like I said, people are leaving for greener pastures. You could be getting a better job. You could be, starting a new job, better job. You're going to be starting, the number 10 in numerology goes down to a number 1. It's starting something new with the knowledge you already have. Now, our foundation card is the 8 of Swords. Let me tell you about the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords always makes us feel like we're trapped. We're not trapped. This energy is about logic, and like I said, there's going to be a lot of creative energy, a lot of fire energy this month. head in the clouds. And this is about logic. This is about staying logical and realizing that you're not trapped. Don't live in the fantasy, even if the fantasy does not sound like being trapped, but you're not trapped. Or don't get yourself trapped into a fantasy. You can get out. This actually tells me that sometimes, especially mid-month, there's going to be kind of a hump. That's what I'm seeing, is kind of a hump where you can make a decision. And like I said, towards the end of the month, there's going to be crossroads, but I feel like this is more mid-month. Still, that crossroad energy comes up. So it's like you can make a decision to keep going at the rate that you're going, or you can start something new and fresh. You are not trapped. Also, I feel like there's going to be some shadow work for some people this month done. And what I mean by that is they're going to have to face themselves, or they might have somebody from the past that comes and kind of mirrors them, and they don't like what they see, then they're going to have to work on it. And they cannot run from it any longer. If it's not somebody, and it's just, like I said, spiritual work, and if you feel that you need me to help you, please feel free to make an appointment. I do help with shadow work. It's acknowledging those traits in yourself you don't like and freeing yourself from the confines of them. There's a lot of freedom and creativity in this month. A lot of people are going to be changing their relationships and their jobs up. And it looks like there's going to be some people moving as well. Good news is coming at the beginning of the month. There's going to be a lot of good news coming at the beginning of the month. First 2 weeks, lots of good news coming in. I want to point that out too. So, if you enjoyed this reading, which I'm actually not done yet, I want to pull one more card. And this is a oracle card. So let's see what the oracle card for the month of March is. And we got it right here. Ask your spirit helpers. Ooh, such a good one. We have so much spiritual work to do this month, and it's so important because this has to do with the rest of our future as humans on this earth. There is a shift happening, and I said it last year in December and in January. The shift is really, really starting to pick up this month in March. We have spring coming in. So, pay attention too for that equinox, because there's going to be a huge spiritual shift then. We are going to be reborn. And I actually think I might have, in the astrology, I think I might have been talking about rebirth of things, especially during the new moon and the full moon. Rebirth. Ask your spirit helpers to guide you. You have spirit help. If you're watching this channel, you're spiritually aware, at least enough to know that you have spirit guides. You have guides that help you. You have angels that help you. You have deceased loved ones that help you. You have totems. You have all these things. Ask them for help and ask them to guide you. Some of it will come through dreams. I encourage keeping a dream journal. As a matter of fact, I am so terrible at keeping a dream journal. So I ordered a really cool one last night, actually, because I've been having some very vivid dreams that I've been wanting to keep track of. Start keeping a dream journal. Keep those intuitive journals. Keep track of your daily tarot pulls. Keep track of your meditations. Keep track of all that information, because your spirit guides are going to be giving you a lot of information. Also, take some time for yourself. Meditation is so important this month. I feel like breath work is very important this month. And I feel like that's what this card is saying. It's interesting because I do feel like I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person, although I do identify as a pagan. But I feel like part of this is, religion and finding yourself religiously. Or if you don't believe in organized religion, like I don't, at least take some spiritual principles and see if you can work with them or live by them. But again, this is all about asking your spirit guides for help and for guidance, because our ego definitely can get in the way this month. The astrology shows it, the tarot shows it, definitely can get in the way this month. So ask your spiritual helper, ask your spirit helpers to help you get through some of these moments. And especially, like I said, that overall card with that dark night of the soul, that's probably why a lot of us are going to have those know-it-all moments, because we tend to do that when we are vibrating lower. So ask your spirit helpers to guide you through this month. I'm going to pull one more card since there's a lot with Venus going on. I'm going to pull a romance angel card too and see what I get for that. Now, I'll actually pull two. I'm going to pull one for those of you that are in a relationship, and then I'm going to pull one for those of you that aren't in a relationship. So for those of you that are in a relationship, we have playfulness. So to recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So again, this does tell me that that people that are in a relationship, some relationships are actually going to be revived and taken to the next level, or they're going to be worked on. Playfulness is going to be very important for those of you that are struggling in relationships and are still trying to keep those relationships alive. Now, that still doesn't mean some relationships are going to end, and that will be for the best. And again, so let's see what singles need to know romantically for this month, because I want to point that out for those of you that end it. Codependency. Perfect. That goes with what I was talking about. Those of you that are ending relationships this month, it's long overdue. You've been codependent on each other. You have been comfortable with each other for way too long, and it's time to end those relationships. I'm going to pull another one for singles because I feel like this goes along with this for those of you that are ending relationships. I'm going to read this. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions don't need to be drugs. They don't need to be alcohol. They can be anything. Shopping, gambling, love. A lot of people have love addictions. Psychic addictions. A lot of people have addictions to psychics. They go psychic hopping. They get readings after readings after readings. I have clients on the hotline that call me every day. And you don't need a reading every day. Unless you're getting a daily card pull, you don't need a reading every day. Not much is going to change. So, I want to point that out, that codependency. So now let's do one for people that are single, that aren't in a relationship at all, and see what comes up. Okay, angels, help me find, okay. Finances and career. So although there is going to be dating going on and attraction going on, your career and your money is going to be at the forefront, singles. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm single. I'm a workaholic. There's that factor in my love life. Doesn't look like I'm going to be dating this month. No surprise, right? Okay, so with that, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. All my information is going to be below if you want a private reading. And please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video. And if some more subscribers I get, once I get up to 1,000, I can become a partner. And I will start doing things like lives and more videos, pick a card videos, educational videos, all kinds of things. So I just need to get some subscribers. So please subscribe. I'm almost halfway there. I need 1,000, at least 1,000. So thank you for watching this video. I know it was a long one, but I hope that you got something out of it, and you have a beautiful month and a blessed month. Bye.